Hello everyone, thank you all for tuning in as usual, and it's always my pleasure to bring you videos from my table. Today's video is going to be on how to make light catfish egusi soup, not the thick one. This is going to be light because we don't have so much egusi and we're using catfish. So here's a catfish. It may not be, like the regular catfish we know in some parts of the world, but this is catfish. So I'm going to just cook this fish briefly. I don't want to use it raw like that in the recipe. So I've just added salt, pepper and seasoning cube. I'm adding little water. So I'm just going to bring that to cook. The next is to blend our egusi. This is how egusi looks if you're new. If you've not seen it before, this is how it looks. So I'm just going to blend it to powder. Next, I'll be using the long habanero pepper or long chili pepper with onion. I just blend them. So don't mind my big pot, This is actually a small recipe, but I don't have a small pot to use, so I'm using a big pot. I've added red oil. So next is onion. I just added the onion. I'll give that a quick stir. And I'm adding the blended pepper and onion mixture. And this is crayfish. Some people may know it. It's just dried crayfish, that is blended. So I'm adding the stock from the fish. I just want to use it to rinse out the pepper from the blender. And the remaining stock, I'm going to add it to the soup. Next is the egusi powder or blended egusi. I've just added it. So I'm just going to scatter that a little bit in the pot and then allow it to boil. I'll leave it to boil for like 10 minutes. So this is how it looks after 10 minutes. Next, this is actually chicken stock. Usually when I boil my chicken, I put them in the freezer. So that's why you see the big lump in the plate. So, because I love to have them, ready anytime I want to cook. You may have seen that also in my other videos. So here I'm adding chili flakes, seasoning cube. You can add as much as you want. Salt. So I'm adding more of the seasoning, the meat stock. Remember, it's going to be light. It's not going to be too thick. This recipe is actually the light one, light egusi soup. Next, I'm going to add the boiled fish. So I'm not going to, give any heavy stir here. Just going to separate them gently so that we don't scatter the fish. So I'll leave that to cook for another 10 to 15 minutes. Here it's cooked, still boiling. This is just, fresh tomato, cut fresh tomato. I just love to have it, in my soup. Not for anything serious though. You can do without it. And then I'm adding bitter leaf. This is dry washed bitter leaf. There's also something I like to add in my egusi soup, and it's dry uziza or piper leaf. So if you're going to add uziza, please don't add much pepper because it also has that peppery feel. Hope you liked the video. Please leave a comment and remember to like. Thanks so much for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.